Well, we just heard the Republican perspective a short time ago. I spoke to the DFL chair of the House Ways and Means Committee, Rena Moran. Take a look. And joining us right now is House Ways and Means Committee Chair and also obviously member of the Posse Caucus, Rena Moran, representative from St. Paul. Thank you so much for coming on.
Well, good morning. Thank you so much for the invitation to be here.
You know, I want to ask you something. Brooklyn Center last night passed police reform measures that are very similar to some the legislature are considering. What are your thoughts about that? Does that have any kind of impact?
You know, in the wake of the killing of George Floyd and Dante Wright, you know, Minnesotans are asking for increased police accountability in addition to a safe community. So I know here in the Minnesota House of Representatives, we are trying to answer the call for both funding for law enforcement and reforms.
Well, if this little city could do it, do you think the legislature might be able to? Obviously, it's not. It's definitely apples to oranges.
Well, we know, you know, despite the demand for meaningful change, the Senate Republican held no hearings on important police reform or accountability measures. But the DFL House has a proposal to provide $10 million for local police on issues around cameras and reform training and updates to policy manuals. And so, you know, police reform in our proposals are measured. They require the release of body cams collections and misconduct data and allowing for local authorities to strengthen civilians' oversight boards and improve regulatory checks if they choose, much like what happened over in Brooklyn Center. So, you know, we are grateful for public service and the law enforcement professions who help serve right peace, but we have to put some police accountability in place. And, you know, it is in all our negotiations that has been at front and center about how we need to move forward this session.
Where is that on the priority list for you, the police reform?
It's at the top.
It's at the top. Okay.
It's at the top.
All right. Let's talk about some of the other priorities. The budget. The governor's budget, Democrats have been pushing a budget that would increase the corporate tax rate, increase the top tax bracket for couples earning over $1 million. Are you still on board with that? Senator Gazelka says this is not the time to be doing that.
Well, you know, what we do know is that this pandemic, COVID-19, did not hit all communities the same. And so in order for us to ensure a bright future for all Minnesotans as our state recovers from the pandemic, we need to make strategic investment in education and healthcare in our economy while also balancing the budget. And so we do believe that it won't be corporations and the wealthiest Minnesotans to pay their fair share so that our students and our families and our small businesses are able to make it out of this pandemic short term and into the future.
Okay. What about the governor's special powers? Do you think he should continue to have these special powers in June? I mean, do you think that's something that you would support?
You know, well, what we know is that I am happy, and I think most people are elated that we have finally been able to take our mask off. If you've been vaccinated, if you've gotten both of your shots, that we can go to back to a sense of normalcy and to create a new norm. And so, but we're not quite out of the woods, you know. Okay. And I do believe that, you know, there will come a time when the governor will give up that emergency power to the U.S.
The House, of course, voted historically to legalize marijuana. One of the things that a lot of people argued and made a point, and you were one of them, is that this is not just about marijuana. This is about racial justice and equity. Can you explain that?
It is definitely more than looking at the millions of dollars that legalizing marijuana will bring into our states, but it also is about racial justice. It is about equity, which is also at the forefront of the Minnesota House DFLers in the Republican body, in the governor. But we know that African Americans, low-income communities have been targeted through this marijuana prohibition that has not worked. It has destroyed people's lives. It has, you know, brought way too many people into the criminal justice system. So we have provisions to not only legalize marijuana and to create more businesses in the state of Minnesota, but to also begin to expunge some of these charges that have been placed on so many people in their lives.
And Chair Moran, looks like we're headed to special session, doesn't it?
I would say it's going to be a special session. Absolutely.
All right. Well, Chair Moran, thank you so much. I know you're really busy all weekend. You've been working all weekend. We really appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you so much, and have a great day.
You too.